Okay, now we've gone over pretty much the factory options I wanted to go over with you. Now I want to talk a lot about the VMI conversion. Now I know you currently have the Summit conversion.
Yes.
The fold out, correct?
Right.
This is the Infloor, this is the Northstar. I want to show you this one first. You okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, will you wheel back just a few steps for me? I'm going to launch this for you. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go. All right, Sean, I want to talk about some of the things we just witnessed there. First of all, what you saw is you saw the van do what's called a power kneel. That's what brought the vehicle down, brings it down 6 inches. If you notice, it gives the ramp a wonderful ramp angle, easier for someone like you in a manual chair to be able to get inside the vehicle. Also, the ramp deployed from underneath the floor. Now, you have a fold-out ramp.
That's right.
So tell me, what did you think about the differences?
Well, I like the idea that it doesn't block the door. My biggest concern always was being able to get out if it doesn't go work.
If there was some sort of emergency where the system wasn't working?
Right, because I can't reach down and pull it out.
You can't reach down and pull it out manually.
Right.
Well, that's good, because one of the things that this system has is a sure deploy backup system. When we get up inside the vehicle, I'm going to show you how that sure deploy works, okay?
Great.
Okay, so we also, like I said, we saw the ramp come out, we saw the power nail bring the vehicle down, and that's all done, like you said, because the ramp is out of the way, it comes from underneath the vehicle.
Right.
That leaves this entryway open and clean. Now with your kids, you have 4 kids, they all get in outside the vehicle very often, right?
That's right.
So the nice thing is when you have the in-floor ramp, with it being up and underneath, you can open and close this door without deploying the ramp. The less you use the ramp, the more wear and tear you're not putting on the vehicle. So less usage is going to have, the longer it's going to last for you also.
Well, I like this idea too, because when I drop my daughter off at school, I don't have to try and stop traffic and get her out the other side or have her climb over everything. She can just get in and out this way.
Absolutely. And then she's not getting out to traffic either.
Right.
She's getting out on the safe side. That's what they call it at my kid's school
Yeah.
too. If you notice, it's got an 11-inch drop floor. That's done at the VMI factory. That's their big niche is 11-inch drop floor. It's got a 55.5-inch door opening. Plenty of height for you to be able to get inside the vehicle. Why don't we do that now? You want to get inside?
Yeah, that'd be
All
good.
right. All right, Sean, one of the nice features too about the Northstar system, it has a safety feature built into it. So let's say you open up your vehicle, someone's standing in front of it that you didn't happen to see. Basically what it's going to do is it's going to feel their resistance, it's going to send the ramp right back in. Great feature.
That is great, because there's always people walking in front of the ramp when I'm trying to deploy it.
Well, another good thing too is, let's say that there was someone walking and you were deploying it. If you push the buttons again twice, it stops it automatically. So let's say someone's walking, push it again, you can actually stop the ramp right there. And it also works if you're downtown, say you're going to the downtown building and you need to do a curb deployment, you can run that ramp right up to a curb. Let's say your curb's here, and stop it, and you can actually bridge over and get right out of your vehicle.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a great feature for you. Again, something you can do with having an in-floor ramp. I know we talked about you really liking that fold-out, but there's a lot of versatility with this Northstar now.
I'm really seeing the different options.
Excellent. Hey, Sean, I know that primarily you're a driver in the vehicle, and that's great because the driver's seat's removable, but you also said you like to sit passenger sometime. Well, that seat's also removable. In the VMI conversion, both seats are removable, and today we're going to remove the driver's seat, though, so we can get you on a test drive, all right? It's a simple operation. You got a cover here. You basically pull that cover off. You've got an electronic shunt here, and you unscrew the shunt. That's what keeps all your equipment from the factory in line with the seat. You have 2 buttons. And then you take your electric shunt. There's a little spot for you to put it right there so you don't run it over. Then you grab the vehicle, chair. All right, Sean, now that we're inside the vehicle, there's a couple features I want to go over with you. First of all, VMI does what's called the rubberized flooring option. This option does a couple things. One, it puts rubberized flooring on the vehicle that acts as a sound barrier for you, so it makes the inside of the cabin run a little bit quieter when driving down the road for any kind of road noise. Two, the nice feature is that it is a rubberized flooring. It's not carpet, so it's really easy to clean and maintain. For instance, you said you have kids, right?
Yes.
Your kids are drinking a juice box and they spill some juice on the floor. When you get down to normal carpet, that stains. But here, you just take a rag, and with a quick wipe, that juice is gone.
That's a lot easier.
Absolutely. And the other thing is your kids eat in the vehicle, I'm sure.
Oh, well,
Do they eat
times.
Cheerios?
They eat all kinds of stuff.
My kids eat Cheerios. Let's say they drop some Cheerios, and then what's the first thing they do? They always step on them and they get Cheerios all over. Well, the nice thing is you keep yourself a little dustpan, a little broom. That's real easy to get in here and sweep the Cheerios right up. When you get into carpet, what happens is that starts getting inside the carpet and it gets a little yucky and smelly. And like the juice stains, you don't have to deal with that when you have the rubberized flooring. Great option.
Oh, it's an excellent option. This floor looks like it lasts a lot longer than my carpet, which looks like real bad anyway.
Carpet getting a little old and dungy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen. The rubberized floor is going to stop you from that, so that's a great feature. So, Sean, one of the features we want to talk about is the Sure Deploy. Basically, the Sure Deploy is going to be an emergency backup system. Earlier, you mentioned that the reason you really liked your fold-out was in case of an emergency, you could push that ramp right out.
Right.
Well, what you would do here is in case of something were to happen, if there was a power failure on the vehicle, the system runs off its own backup battery. So the top button is the power. You push and hold this top button till you hear a beep, and it'll start beeping.
Okay.
Once it starts beeping, now you've got 20 seconds to deploy the vehicle. So you've got an out and in button. I'm going to go it out. Runs the vehicle out. And the same thing going in. I can run it back in. And then to shut the thing off, I'm going to just push and hold the button again, and it shuts off. The great feature about this is you talk about with your fold-out, it's real easy for you to push out and get out of the vehicle.
Right.
But once you're out of the vehicle, how do you get that ramp back in?
Well, you'd have to lift it up and kind of push it back in.
Can you do that, or do you have to have someone help you?
Well, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult than it would appear to be.
Right, and then once you get it back in, to get it back down again, it's a little bit difficult, right?
Exactly.
Well, the nice thing about this is because we've put them down so low, is you can run that ramp system out, you can get out of the vehicle, wheel around to this door, open up this door, you can run the ramp system back in and close your doors. So you can actually get in and out of the vehicle by yourself. You don't have to respond or rely on someone else to help you get that ramp in and out. You can do it all on your own. Great benefit for you, especially an independent driver.
Yes, that'd be very convenient.
So with you liking the fold out, do you think this Infloor might be something you can consider now?
Well, now with these other options, it's a lot more practical for me to use by myself.
Good, that's what I wanted to hear. That's great. All right, one more thing we're going to do. We're going to get up in the driver's seat and we're going to see about driving this wheel, okay?
Okay, that's
all right, here we go. All right, Sean, you're in the driver's seat.
Yes.
How's it feeling?
Feels good.
Let me ask you the first thing. When you maneuvered around to get in the seat, what did you notice?
Open space, a lot of open space.
Lots of open space, lots of room to maneuver in, right?
Yes.
It's a great feature about this van, having lots of maneuverability back there for wheelchair users, so that's good to note. The nice thing, too, is all your controls are nice within reach of the driver's area, so you can touch everything, you can get to everything on the vehicle with simple ease of touch and easy to do for yourself here. Another thing, too, I noticed that with your chair, VMI cuts out the bottom center console of that vehicle, allowing the most room for wheelchairs to get in there, especially with those foot pedals. You had no problem getting in the driver's seat because of that, correct?
That's right.
Good. We've gone over a lot of the features and benefits. We've looked at everything. I think it's about time we go and test drive one. This one does not equip with the hand controls.
Right.
We have two options. We have some portable hand controls we could do for you here, or if you'd be more comfortable, I can put you in the passenger seat and I can drive you around.
Why don't we just take a drive and see how the thing runs?
That sounds great to me. Let's do it. All right, buddy?
All right.
All right, here we go.